Over the past few months, we have had some major life changes. From selling our camper to house hunting, we have a lot to catch you up on. To put it simply, we're putting a pause on RV life and switching gears to lake life in Minnesota, but to say that there have been a few bumps in the road would be a big understatement. This video is kind of all over the place, so we're gonna take you back about 3 months ago when all of this began. Let's go find you girls a home. Today we're taking the camper out to go check out some houses that are well outside the city. So, why are we house hunting? We learned last year doing full-time RV life that at this point in our lives, traveling year-round in an RV is not the best thing for us. But we still want to have the ability to do longer trips. But then the question is, where do we go when we're not traveling? We didn't have any kind of home base when we were traveling last year, and it just kind of felt stressful. So we've been in a rental for the past 8 months now, 7 months, 8 months. We feel like this would be a really good time to invest in some kind of home base. We would ideally like to have something with land and on water, which is a tall order, we are realizing. Even in Minnesota, with all of the beautiful lakes here, it's been a little tough to find something in our price point that is available. We've decided that really the land is the most important thing to us. For me, being on water and making sure that it is safe for swimming is like top of the list. I don't want to be worried about the dogs going in the water and getting sick. If we have kids, I don't want to be worried about, is the water safe for the kids to go in? So, on water and making sure that it is safe to be in the water, whether that's a lake, whether it's a river, just want to make sure that it is clean. What's your number one must-have?
Land and a big garage to work.
So we're looking at 2 today. One is on a lake. It's a smaller lot. It's definitely more of like a cabin community vibe, which is awesome. And then after we see this one, we're gonna head a little farther north and check out one that is on a river. That's more of like a log home in the woods vibe. Definitely not as much of a community vibe, much more isolated. This first property that we're looking at is in Pine City, which is about an hour north of the metro, the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro, which is awesome to have that kind of proximity to the city. Being close enough would be great. Is this it? That's it. Interesting.
Destination is on your right.
Well, we don't think that's the house for us. The inside was not bad. The lake was gorgeous, like a sandy shore, but the lot was super, super narrow to the point that we don't even think there would be room for us to have like our own driveway or garage. Kind of a bummer. On to the next one. It is quite remote. Oh, that's cute. I would pull in the driveway. I think. We're back. We ended up really liking that second property. We spent a lot of time out there. Tons of land, really cool wildlife, right on the river. We went there and then we checked out the town nearby, and then we went and dropped off the camper at a campground sort of up in this north central Minnesota area, and we're gonna go drive by one more property this evening that is on a lake and see if it's something that we would be interested in checking out. And yeah.
I feel like I get caught whenever we go to these places that we like, of just like already imagining us there and like all the work that we would do to it, and I feel like I need to hold my horses until we figure out like what the situation is.
Yeah, Cole has a tendency to look at a property and is like only sees the positives and doesn't always see the negatives. Am I wrong?
I see the negatives, but I choose to focus on the positives.
where I feel like I'm a little bit the opposite. I'm just a little more hesitant because it is such a big decision. I just try to approach it with caution a little bit more. And buying a rural property, I feel like comes with a lot of weird quirks that like buying in the city doesn't have, if that makes sense. Just a lot more considerations, I feel like. Anyway. We didn't just take the camper out for fun on this trip. We wanted to have a little farewell trip in it. At this point, we'd put it up for sale and we knew that this was likely the last night it would be ours. It is a sad but also exciting day for us. This could be the day that we sell the camper. We have 3 interested buyers coming to look at it today. To be honest, the interest has been pretty overwhelming, which I guess I wasn't really expecting just because, you know, it is a used, older camper with a lot of wear and tear. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to get absolutely everything out of here. Cole's already started working on getting everything out of the pass-throughs and the toolbox outside. Sad, but exciting, but also sad. We love this camper. Something else kind of cute. Why this camper is so special to us. This was from our first anniversary. We celebrated in the camper in, I believe, Oregon. We were right outside of Crater Lake National Park, and we drank this, which we got as a wedding gift on our actual wedding date. So a lot of memories in this little camper. I'm trying not to be emotional because I know this is a good thing, and I know, like, in June, when we spent most of the month in the camper, we were just really frustrated by it, really frustrated by the lack of space, and just like, this space doesn't work for us anymore. And I know that, but it's still sad. I don't know, like in my head, I'm like, well, maybe we could keep it and do something else with it. But no, it's gotta go. It's time to go. How's it going out there?
Sad day.
Are you actually sad?
Yeah.
The people who are the first prospective buyers are like 2 minutes away. Everything is cleared out. Yeah.
It's hot in here.
It's very hot here. So
not a great environment.
Hopefully they like it. To be continued. She's gone. It's all over. We feel like we got the right buyer though, which with like the hundreds of people who reached out about buying the camper, I feel like it was totally meant to be that these people had it. I hope she doesn't mind that I'm sharing a little bit of this, but the woman who bought it is a photographer and is going to use the camper to camp a little bit, but also to have some really cool like outdoorsy photo shoots, which something that I always loved about our camper is how like aesthetically vibey it is, how cute it is, and it makes me happy knowing that it's going to be featured in that kind of way. So yeah, we're just kind of sad right now. We already miss it.
Should we say goodbye to all of our subscribers?
Yeah. Bye everybody who's gonna unsubscribe from this channel. If you're wondering like what the heck is going on, I'll do that later. Cool. Well, that's exciting.
That's great news.
Yay, you're gonna have a home. You're gonna have a home. Pause right there for a second. So that was us learning that our offer had been accepted on a house, but it wasn't either of those two houses that we showed you. It was actually the house that we are living in right now, right over here. This is our fixer-upper on a lake about an hour from the city. It's exactly what we were looking for, but unfortunately, right before we were supposed to close on the house, we found out some pretty bad news that basically pushed the closing date back indefinitely. So we haven't actually closed on the house yet, but we really loved the property, and with winter coming soon, we didn't want to start our whole process all over again. It was a really bad situation. So we negotiated, we ended up moving into the house early, and right now we're just sort of waiting for things to play out. Cole has this weird thing about anytime we move, he acts like we live in a mansion.
Well, it's like our couch would take up like the entire length of the thing.
We're making okay, but look at all the space up here, up there. We're making 2 trips. The plan is to make 2 trips with a 20-foot truck. So
I just like driving big trucks.
that's the equivalent of having a 40-foot truck, which that doesn't even exist to rent. So I don't know why you think in our tiny little duplex we have
got a lot of stuff.
more stuff than anybody else. We'll be fine. Off we go. I got the girls with me. They have not seen the new place yet, so this is gonna be very exciting for them. You're good.
How we doing?
Here you go, sweetie. Yay! Ladybird! Stay here. This is your new home. Come on, girls. What do you think, Bushy?
Lots of weird smells.
What do you think?
Literally staring at the water. What do you think?
Luna. Luna. The craziest thing just happened. Guess what I just saw? A bald eagle.
No way.
Yes, flying from the tree right over there.
America.
That's so cool. We have some unexpected roommates that we're trying to rescue.
Come on, baby. Up on the shovel.
There are 4, oh, there he goes. There are 4 toads down here that fell. Oh no, he's slipping. Let me see him.
Jumped up.
Enjoy your life, little buddy. Oh, there he goes. Yay! Operation Frog Rescue. Ladybird, what are you doing, honey? Since we've been waiting to close on the house, we're not able to do any major projects just yet. So we've been focused mostly on cleaning up the outside as much as possible before it's all covered in snow. If you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you so much. Second of all, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, or at least drop a comment, give this video a like. Now, the big question is, where does this channel go from here? So obviously we'll be shifting a little bit more to DIY house renovation projects, but we don't necessarily see ourselves stopping RV content either. One of the big things that we really like about this property is it does have space for RVs.
There is a large space, and we plan on renovating an RV, a larger RV, sometime in the near future as well. So
it'll be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We have a handful of outdoor projects planned before it starts snowing, which you can kind of see in the back. It actually already has snowed here a little bit, and pretty soon all of this will be covered in snow because that's just the joy of living in Minnesota. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, give this video a like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.